So real quick before this video actually begins, I wanted to say this real quick. I wanted to make this cool big announcement because this is amazing. This is so good for Spin Rhythm XD as a whole for the game. So for the past few days, we have the one, the only JasonParadise streaming Spin Rhythm, and I don't know what I love more, the fact that he's actually streaming this game, or the fact that he's actually he's loving it. He's having the time of his life with this game. And you know what? So I've seen two of his streams now. The one that he did 2 days ago and the one that he did today. Well, by the time this video comes out, it will have been last night, but you get the point. Out of those, like here's the point of reference. The first stream I saw him playing was 3.5 hours. This one was 4 hours. Over 4. In that time, I never saw a single negative thing said about Spin Rhythm from either Jason himself or anyone from the chat. Maybe there might have been a critique every now and then, but for the most part, everyone was just asking questions. And because this game is so good with the quality of life changes that it has, and all the accessibility options, the customizable options, everything you could possibly think of for accessibility with this game, like Jason was able to be like, yo, guess what? You have an issue with this, you can change it. If you're not a big fan of this, you can turn that off, or you can switch it, or do whatever you want. And everyone was either, that's so freaking cool, I don't know what this game is, but I love it, or, man, this game is a lot harder than it looks. Which, I mean, to be fair, kinda can't blame people for that, because it just looks like a wheel with 2 colors. You only gotta match 2 colors. Guitar Hero, you know, Rock Band, you have 5 buttons, and you have to match all of that and do blah, 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 blah. But no, with this, it just looks like there's 2 buttons, and that's it. But the fact that there's so much for each difficulty, or like the fact that each difficulty adds so many more mechanics into it, by the time you reach the highest difficulty XD, it's a minefield out there. Like, oh my goodness, it gets really, really hard. But anyway, the point is, everyone is loving it. Everyone is having such a fun time. And that makes me so freaking goddamn happy. Like, this game deserves it. This game deserves the whole freaking world and back again. It deserves all of it. Because this game is so unique. It has an amazing soundtrack. Again, so many different accessibility and customizable options. Everything that's been added in. 50 songs in the base game. The fact that this is still in early access is remarkable. Because I would gladly pay $20 to $30 for just to have it fully released now. Because there's so much to it that it deserves to be out. And it's also the fact that the devs are constantly communicating with everybody, and we're gonna get a whole big giant update with 1.0 whenever that comes out, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be soon. I'm hoping, I hope it comes out this year. I'm sure of it. I would like that. But the point is that was it. It's just a big announcement. Just the fact that this is such a big step for Spin Rhythm for the game as a whole, for the community, for everything. And I wanted to share it because I've been ecstatic and so happy the past few days because of all of this that's going on. And seeing so many new players, so many new people who are coming in, whether they're just playing the game and having a blast, or actually joining the Spin Share, or like the official Spin Rhythm or the Spin Share client, or both for that matter. And I had to share that, so, yeah, pretty freaking cool, if you ask me. Anywho, with that being said, please enjoy this -1 FC run of a pretty challenging 40 XD difficulty song. Black Gold by Cranky. Please enjoy.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
so close to FC this. Come on, man. Look at it. -1. So close to 70K. Oh God, that hurts. Like, that's it. That's the run. I'm not going with anything else. I have been recording. Like, I tried to make a video for this like a month ago, because this is a song that Carbon requested, and I wanted to get this done, like I said, a freaking month ago. And this song just kept kicking my ass because there's some patterns I couldn't get. There's these slide notes that I cannot hit consistently at all, and it all just adds up, and I couldn't do it for so long. But I've done it. I don't care. -1 FC. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, what's this then? If this means that a purple line means you missed a note, then that's a -2. Here's the thing. These purple notes are actually here for a few reasons. Not just missing a note. If you break off a slider, for example, now if the slide note doesn't have a lift off at the end and you break the slider, you don't lose the FC streak. You don't lose the FC pace. Now, granted, if you were on a PFC pace up to that point, well, say goodbye to your PFC, it's gone. But you would still have your FC pace. You'll be on an FC ace still. So that's the main reason. So that's why this one doesn't count. That's why this was the only actual miss, quote-unquote miss, that actually broke my FC streak. Even though this was an X, I broke a slide note, but it didn't have a lift-off, so I was still on an FC pace. I lost out on a decent amount of points, mind you, because that's the thing. Like, for anyone who might be watching this, and this might be your first ever video, because, you know, as I stated at the beginning of this, JasonParadise was streaming this game for the 3rd day in a row today, which is so freaking amazing. It's mind-blowing. So yes, you might be. So if there's anybody who watches Jason's Paradise and has been like completely blown away by this game and wanted to start watching videos, and this might wind up being the first one you see. My memory sucks. I'm sorry. What the hell was I talking about? Oh my God, my memory is awful. What the hell was I just talking about? Wait, I'm not even kidding. Granted, it's also like 11 o'clock and I've been recording for like an hour, so I'm losing my damn mind right now. I'm actually, oh my God. Oh my God. Alright, I'm gonna have to actually legit end my recording, go into Adobe, get my freaking thing, find out what I was talking about. Like I said, it's late, I'm tired, I literally lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. Wow, this is embarrassing, especially if you're new to this and you're being like, man, this guy sucks! I'm so sorry. So what I was actually going to say before I lost my train of thought, if you're new, whether it's because you came from Jason's, you know, you are looking for videos or whatever, and because, like, and someone is new, is playing this game, and whatever, you're interested in this, you might have discovered this might be your first video. What I was going to talk about is that with points. So if you break off a slide note, you're going to lose a lot of points. Which is terrible, because if there's a few examples where there's a slide note with a lot of freaking points attached to it. So it's like, yeah, you might still be on your FC pace, but it is definitely not going to be worth it because you will lose so many points, it's actually unreal. That was it. I had to literally waste 5 minutes of my life to go back and find out what the hell I was going to say, what I was going to talk about. So on that note, I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this -1 FC run, 12.44 MS run. Pretty damn good if you ask me. This was Black Gold by Cranky. Difficulty of a 40, done by Carbon12, who also requested this. Totally not because of a biased opinion, by the way. And like I said, I hope you had a good time. You be as amazing as you possibly can be. Metalman 20, I'm out. That's it. The video is over. We're done. All right.